Welcome back. We love checking in with the comedians that are going to be at Comedy Off Broadway. And today we have Costaki.
Come on. You got it.
I can't even say.
Economopoulos.
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 The biggest name in comedy. It's so
It
easy.
is.
You are the biggest name, but
biggest
everyone
name.
knows you as Costaki.
I'll answer to that, sure.
Okay.
I'll answer to whatever. I've heard it all. I used to be called Costaki Economopoulos.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. I worked on a construction site in Georgia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've heard it all. But it's fun. People remember you.
Have you been to Kentucky before?
Of course.
Here to Lexington?
I've worked this club many times. There's a headshot in there of me like 20 years ago. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice to come back to a place that I used to come to a lot. I lived in Atlanta in the early days, and now I
Okay.
live in New York, so I don't make it down as much as I used to, but I love this club. It's
All
great.
right. So maybe people who haven't seen any of your bits, I've watched a lot of your stuff online. What can they expect from your show? What kind of stuff do you talk about?
Well, I cover a little bit of everything. I do some one-liners and some silly stuff, and I talk about my life now. I'm married. Yeah, I've been married 3 years. We know the odds, right?
How's that?
50% of marriages end in divorce.
Okay.
And the other half end in death. So we know going in, it's not going to end well, right? We're
At least
rooting
you're
for
still
death.
kicking. You're still here.
So far,
You're
so
rooting
good.
for death.
We're rooting for death. That's how you
Oh.
know you won. You get to death, and one of you is still there. Like,
Oh,
wee, wee,
I'd
wee.
rather get divorced.
Well, if I was a divorce lawyer, my slogan would be, "It's the only way to get out of this alive."
Oh, that's true. That's pretty good.
So you mentioned that you've got clearly Greek heritage, or it's
Yes.
the most difficult name ever. You've got the family. So
Yep.
tell us about, you must just have a wealth of inspiration for your
Yeah.
acts and information in there. I mean, just give us some of that idea behind that inspiration.
Well, it's fun. Sometimes you just stumble onto things, right? Like I'm spelling my daughter's name to the pediatrician on day one of her life, and I'm like, what have I done to another human being? Why do we hang in there with Economopoulos? It's ridiculous. But it's fun, and sometimes comedy just falls in your lap. I was cruising around, I saw a Humvee dealership, big sign out front, no interest. And I thought, well, that's what I was thinking. You know, it's like, oh, comedy right there. And so you walk around in the world and things are happening and you're talking and you part of the job is remembering and pulling out the things that are worth repeating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's thousands of things that happen in a given day, thoughts, and so you go through and you parse them out and you try them on stage and you see how they work, and the ones that work you build them up a little more, and the ones that don't you kick them out, and it's like this constant evolving thing. I love
Constant
stand-up.
evolving thing.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, talk to us about what it's like to have Greek in-laws, Greek family.
Greek family's great. They're fun. I love Greek family. They're characters. So you mentioned off air. You might,
Oh yeah, I
you
recently went
met
on a
Greek?
couple of dates with a Greek guy. So
All right.
I mean, is that worth pursuing? What's it?
Of course.
You know, why?
You're asking a Greek guy. Of course.
Yeah, sell it to me.
Greeks are great. We're laid back. We're easygoing. We're friendly. We're gregarious. These are
Ooh.
broad generalizations, but right. Greeks. The great thing about Greeks, in my opinion, is that they work to live, not live to work. Right.
Oh, I like that.
Which is, this is all you need to know about Greeks. I had a cousin who inherited a place, and he could rent it out for about $20,000. So that was it. He quit his job. That's all he needed to live. He didn't buy another place and build a thing. The American way would be to build that into a giant thing.
Right.
The Greek way is, oh, I'm good now. I can enjoy my life. Which is a good way to live, not a good way to run an economy, as you
Yeah,
can see. But
I like it.
But on a personal level, Greeks
Okay.
are great.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let everyone know, where can they come see you this weekend? How can they get tickets?
It's Comedy Off Broadway. It's a real gem in your backyard if you've never been there. This is one of the great clubs in America. It's a pleasure to be here. We're here. We're doing 7:15 shows every night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and there's a late show Friday and Saturday as well.
All right, great. Well, Costaki, thank you for coming in. See, you just skipped it over
Costaki.
there.
Oh, that's good.
Economopoulos.
The biggest name in comedy.
Costaki, biggest name in comedy. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll see you at Comedy Off Broadway.